some days, is motherhood like this? I want to show you this picture, and it is the cutest thing ever. This is the most fabulous book. It's called A Mother's Book of Secrets, and you know her, and we love her. Linda Eyre is here, and also we have Shawni Pothier, who is your daughter.
Right.
The Eyres and the daughters. This is great, because one of four.
Yeah, that's right. This is the funnest thing, though, that we've ever done. We absolutely had a ball putting this together.
Well, I think it's so cute because it talks about look for light in the trenches, and as moms, we all know you're in the trenches from the toddlers to the teens. Have an organized offense and analyze. How did you come up with what's in this book? Because there's a lot of secrets in here.
There are a lot of secrets, and you know, Shawni is in the trenches, and I'm doing it from a perspective thing, from 30-odd years of parenting kids.
You're shoveling the dirt back into the trench.
I'm done, I'm out. Exactly. But Shawni was watching Oprah the other day.
Well, I actually had a friend who watched Oprah, and she was saying there was a group of mothers on there that were just saying, oh, we just can't wait till motherhood is just, so we can get on with our lives. And sometimes motherhood is, you just feel like you're such in the trenches and it's so hard, but it's just so important to remember how great it is, and it's going to pass so fast, and we are so lucky to have these little kids for as long as we have them.
Shawni, and actually I'm glad Marty brought this up because that was my favorite chapter in the book, is you were talking about how it is such a short time period, and you say not only to notice the delight in our children's eyes, but to help create that light.
Yeah.
And I think that's so poignant because
is.
you were talking about, you know, how often do we celebrate those little moments. So
Exactly.
did you brought in some of your own experiences of motherhood. What are some of those little moments that you're talking about celebrating for your kiddos?
Oh, well, there's all different kinds of things, like different traditions and things that you can do with the kids, but there's just so many things in motherhood that just little things, you know, just if your child, you know, there's one thing in there that I talked about, there's a quote that I love that says, you know, if your child comes and shows you a bug, just don't glance over your shoulder and say, oh, that's a great bug, but get down on the floor with them and really appreciate the moment, celebrate
Let's
the
name
little
him
moments.
before we
Exactly. Let him free.
And you have to analyze motherhood. You have to sit down and think what you're doing, because you can just get carried away in the chaos if you don't. And if you and I like to go away one day a year when all our kids were little home and our kids were little. But you know, when I said that to someone, she said, "Oh, I couldn't do that." But actually, she did do that, and it is fabulous because you sit down and think, how am I? How am I? You have to take care of yourself first, and then what do I want for my children? Not just all this chaos. What do I want? I mean, the chaos still happens, but you have a direction to go.
So take a little step away from the chaos every once in a while and just kind of analyze what you're doing and what can be done better.
And you have a number of kids. You had 9 kids, and I love the part about kids are like puzzles, because I had 2 stepdaughters and then my kids, and not a single one of them are alike, and so I love the fact that you broke that down.
Yeah, it's so true, because they are total puzzles. They are not who you necessarily want them to be. It's just a matter of watching and praying and trying to figure out who they are and then letting them be who they are. But you know, and also that they're going through stages. They're all going through stages. If you feel like they're in bed with you every night and you're in a washing machine all night, you know, you just think, well, this is a stage. I can get through this as a stage, and then they go on to a weirder stage, right?
Raising 9 children and 5 children, you kind of have to take it one day at a time, don't you? That's
Absolutely.
the big thing. You know, Linda, I was reading one of your chapters too, and you were talking about kind of balancing your life out, and you have something that you do in your day planner every day or on a piece of paper every day. There's 3 things, and do you remember those?
Yes.
Do you need the book? Yeah. I outlined them, and I'm like, I need those.
No, you do think of one thing that you can do for yourself that day, just one thing. And then one thing that you can do for your family. Just not that you necessarily need to do, pick them up for soccer or whatever, but something that's important to do for your family. And sometimes you include your husband in that.
Oh,
you have to remember him
smart.
also. And then one thing for your work, your world, your community, whatever it is that you're doing. And just keeping that focus of just one little thing each day is just crucial.
I think that the photography in here is fabulous, and Shawni is a photographer, and I just want to show you some of these beautiful pictures, because you just captured how these children are just so precious, so individual. I want to show you this one as well. These are just beautiful pictures. So where did you find all of these?
Oh, these are just families that I got to take pictures of.
She's a professional photographer in Arizona.
Okay.
So
just
she
kind
does
of create
family
emotion
photography.
with what we were writing, and I think pictures sometimes tend to do that even more than words, just show the emotion, that how great it is. It's just a wonderful thing that we get to do.
Well, it's such a beautiful book, and it's perfect in time for Mother's Day. I mean, wouldn't this be a great gift idea?
We are so excited about doing it. In fact, we're going to be out at Fort Union tomorrow in Midvale at 6 o'clock at the Deseret Bookstore, signing books and teaching moms. I mean, the thing is, every mom has secrets. Every mom has secrets. You have secrets.
Good secrets.
Yeah.
Secrets to share to be better moms.
Good
Not like, oh, don't tell her that.
Yeah, exactly. In the end, I mean, we have a website, and it's powerofmoms.com, and you can go there and put your own secrets in, because everybody has those wonderful secrets that they learn. I mean, it's the refiner's fire. You learn a lot in that process.
We've learned a few, and we wanted to put them in here, but everyone has their own that we just, it's so important to share them as mothers and have that motherhood connection together, because we can make each other stronger and better.
Well, I love this book. I love the photography. I love all that's in it. You take a lot away from you. It's called A Mother's Book of Secrets, Linda Eyre and Shawni Pothier. And let me tell you, it's so nice to have mother and daughter here, because you get the aspect of you raising her and then seeing all of this. So it's so nice. Amazon.com, Siegel, Deseret, Barnes & Noble, and you'll be in Fort Union tomorrow.
Right.
This is wonderful. Thank you.
Ladies, good job.
And thank you for being great mothers. We know that.
Oh,
we know you well enough to know.
The next book will be about us, and it'll be the different secrets.
You can write about toddlers, and I can do teenagers.
Right, there you
Thanks,
go.
ladies. Happy Mother's Day to both of you.
Thank you.
Before then. All right, are you 50 and fabulous and you want to wear designer jeans? Well, we have the best jeans when we come back.